Well, guys,
hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
I read in the text that came with the press release that greatness is born from hard struggles, in your case. I'm not sure who said it, but was there a hard struggle in the making of this album or before it?
I think, that's probably in reference to our history, really. I mean, I think that in the beginning it's always been difficult. And I think that Skunk Anansie, we're kind of cultish and undergroundish, but things are definitely not easy for us, It's some places really love us and some places like England, we don't get any, love or radio play. No? Yeah, the fans love us, but the media and the press, they just, they don't love us. So it's kind of like, some things are a real struggle and some things aren't. But I think this album was just like really fun and really enjoyable to make. We took ourselves out of our comfort zone and we recorded things in a completely different way. And we kind of experimented and didn't really know what kind of, result we were going to get. I mean, I think this album was like our outcome baby, just where we started again in some ways. And so there was a lot of pressure and stress, but it was really good fun because we really enjoyed kind of doing things differently.
Was it more a fresh start even than maybe the previous one?
I wouldn't have said it was more of a fresh start. I think it was a different kind of start. I think the previous album with Wonderluster was something to kind of show, we'd had our break and we were back, and so that we had to make an album that we were pleased with, represented us, but also was a good album, So when people kind of said, "Oh, look, they're back, they're playing. What's the record going to be like?" We had to make a really good album. There was a pressure there to deliver something after a long break. Whereas this one, the pressure of that pressure wasn't there, but the pressure was now we've got to make an even better record. So we put the pressure on ourselves to create something even better than the last one. So it was a different kind of pressure. It was maybe less expectation, but more pressure to create something really fantastic. But it was good because we're still evolving as a band. The next record after this we'll make better records. We'll do another one again. So we always have a pressure.
Where's the part that you enjoy most exploring? I mean, it can be referred as better or what is for you the freshness? What is the thing that you really take on to explore?
The freshness for us is always to be relevant and contemporary and to, more importantly, enjoy it ourselves, because we know that if we really love a piece of music and it's really doing something for us, that infection will spread, and other people will as well. They'll like it. There's a certain kind of genuineness in the music that it's about the music. And if we love it and we make something that we really like, we know that other people are going to like it, I think.
Do you always have this gut feeling, maybe already in the making or the writing of a song, what will be the biggest hits, or is that something that is hard to predict for you?
I think that you can, once the songs are at a certain point, you can really think that, oh, this is actually going to be a big song album. I mean, I think what's always interesting, there's the songs you think are going to potentially be singles or big hits or whatever, other songs come up and surpass them. Certainly on this album, a couple of songs that we thought were going to be amazing got completely slammed and dwarfed by songs like Hero and Sad, Sad, Sad and Break You and Diving Down and Summer Kills the Sun, we thought Drowning and Satisfy when we were kind of starting off, and those songs are great, but just got slapped in the face by other songs. And that's one of the things about recording. You try and bring out the best of every song, but I think that the tricky thing with recording is keeping the love and the energy and the thing that inspired you about this song at this beginning point, keeping that all the way up until the end, the mastering's done.
Is that hard sometimes?
Yeah, that's the tricky thing. That's very, very difficult, yeah.
How do you do that? How do you maintain that connection, the emotional connection?
Well, I think you just got to kind of like not do too much and just kind of keep stepping back and looking at a song and not overworking it and not over singing it and not over, because I mean that's why we always hate doing demos, because demos are basically just like doing crappy cheap versions of great songs, and I hate that idea. I think the demo should just be the crappy recording when you first recorded the song. And for me it's like I always hold back on singing something because I think that music is capturing a moment in time. So you got to hold back and not give your best performance in the demo or something.
Yeah.
You have to wait until you got that beautiful mic in front of you before you do your best vocal performance, you know.
We tend to also revert back to when we write the songs, we sit in a room and we play them live together. And what we have to do is remember the essence of that song, not necessarily the structure and the progressions and all that. It's the essence. What did we like about that song when we played it in the room together? Like, and we would go, we liked the energy, or the fact that when we were in there, the kick drum was really pushing the song along, or the fact that it was really fast and noisy. So as we're making the song, we try to revert back and remember the essence of the song. No matter what we're changing in it, why did it excite us in the first place, and try to keep that all the way to the end.
But you don't over-rehearse it then too?
No, because we write fast and then we move on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, we can write a song an hour. So we kind of write, and then when we think we've got the song kind of good enough so we all remember it and we know our parts, we just stop and then we move on. Because yeah, you can really, when we're always under rehearsed, always under rehearsed.